Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here, things are heating up. And we'll be getting underway very soon. We're up and running then.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us put together, which goes to show how complete a player he actually is. When it comes to balancing attack and defence, I'm not sure there's ever been anyone better.
And here's Messi. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And it's Bojan. De Rossi. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Olise has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Adams cuts it out. So we're still where we started right now. Oh, good-looking ball. Akanji spots it and intercepts. Olise. Totti. Pirlo gets over and intercepts. Olise, looking for a runner. Nicely worked, and he was alert to it. Olise is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Bojan. Rummenigge engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Cáceres. Pirlo. Rummenigge! They've scored!
Gol! Ha segnato al 26esimo minuto numero 9.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
De Rossi can see things others simply cannot. Totti is standing over this one. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Totti! That is some save from Khan! And it's been hooked away. Now it's Totti. And he's been shifted off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Kimmich is always looking to break lines.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Messi. Looking for options for movement. Looking tidy in possession here. Bale. That is ended up in no man's. Goes for a shot! Oh, good finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And now he has 2. Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
And here's Elise, showing good feet.
Such good technique.
Now it's Guti. Half-time getting close now. He's having a hit! Kimmich! That's wonderful! About as smooth as it gets. With half-time at hand. Perfect timing. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
A probing pass. Oh, that's clever. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Lam is looking to influence the game from out wide. Guti.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. For De Rossi. Kimmich. And it's Guti. No, that's been intercepted. And that is the end of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Madrid are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. And we get things going again. Passing is crisp and sharp. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Caceres and Boyan. Caceres. Guti. Kimmich. Now that looks a decent ball. Rummenigge. And Boyan! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Lovely feet. And this is Bale. No way through, so back it comes. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Guti. Juve. Kimmich, given the lift of his goal. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's a sharp pass. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Can he get onto this? Adams. Zanetti. Totti absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
This is a promising build-up. Kimmich. And it's Guti. And it's Guti. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, really? He's having a pop! Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he can thump it away. Zanetti. Maldini is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Messi. Pass somewhat off target.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
He has found the way through. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. It's their second corner of the game. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Pirlo, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Passes short and sharp. And it's Bale. Applies the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a pretty loose pass. Kimmich. Guti, who does have an assist to his name. Totti going face-to-face with his great rival. Guti plays the ball back. Rummenigge proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Madrid close now to seeing this one through to the end. Pirlo.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that is a little undercooked. And they've got a throw. And it's Cáceres.
Ci sarà un minuto di
Olise.
recupero.
1 minute to add according to the board. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he has shown him a yellow card. And time is up. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Rummenigge voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, that's what you call a job well done. The hosts didn't make it easy. There was a fair bit of battling they had to do, but they stuck at it, and they've come through very, very solidly.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight into the action. Rummenigge. Oh, nicely intercepted. It's a really well-measured ball. Now, can they get him away? He's got away. And there's Green. Rummenigge! Rummenigge! That is just brilliant!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Totti. Neither of these two want to come off second best. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Adams. Thuram. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Gerrard. Juve. Nicely weighted ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Lahm. And it's Thuram. Ball played for Rijkaard. Messi. Lahm. And it's Gerrard. Guti was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
It's played through. It's Totti! And that's a tidy finish. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Juve unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And here's Boyan. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Some good work on the right flank here. Juve Receives it in a good position here. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Driven in.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Gerrard. For Messi. Pirlo, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. And it's Lam. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Thuram. And it's Messi. And it's Lam. That is lovely. That's Thuram. Rijkaard. Juve. De Rossi. Oh, there's a probing ball. Gerrard. And it's Gerrard. It's Kimmich. And it's Gerrard. Gerrard. Rijkaard. Guti. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Chance, surely! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Opts for safety. Bojan. Pirlo. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. It's a pretty loose pass. Caceres. And it's Caceres. To Khan. Thuram. Could be danger here. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Bojan. Knocks it out wide.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Back towards the middle. And it's Rijkaard. Totti running with the ball. Lam tries to pass it through. He's cut it out. And we've reached half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's been an intriguing watch. A really nice contrast of styles that seem to suit both teams pretty well. Who's ultimately going to win it? It's anyone's guess still.
Madrid are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. So it's back to business. Caceres. To Thuram. Gerrard. And here's... And Messi! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Kimmich is always scanning the pitch for targets. Guti. Looking for options for movement. Pirlo. And it's Caceres. Aimed beyond the defence. No foul, says the referee. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that is a little undercooked. Rijkaard. Looking for the run. Juve. He's shifting through the gears here. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Totti looking understandably energised after his goal. Gerrard. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Pirlo. And it's Caceres. Boyan. Here's Caceres. Adams. And it's Pirlo. The Rossi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Milan! And the comeback is complete. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter.
And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Pirlo goes short.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Pirlo receives it in a wide position. Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Guti, can he get it through? Always onto this. He's in a great position here. He has found a way through. And he was alert to it. Rijkaard. Half an hour gone in the second half. He can run onto that. And this is Messi. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. He's on it, can he get away? That's been cut out, well played. De Rossi. That's really well cleared. Rijkaard. And it's Doué. Madrid very much running into the last chance saloon.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Goes for the shot! And that could come back to haunt them.
Messi is clearly gutted about that one, but he needs to shake it off and go again.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Pirlo. Gerrard. To Messi. Larmed it. Oh, good effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Odo, a man never lacking in drive or determination. And it's Guti. Totti. Lam. Pirlo.
Milan really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. Looking tidy in possession here. But that signals the very end. Madrid illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
So Manchester welcomes yet another grand fixture, all present here at one of English football's grandest shrines. So things are underway.
It's hard to overlook the presence of Tony Adams at the back here, Peter.
Yeah, well, he's dominant, isn't he, and uncompromising and courageous. Those are the sorts of words you always apply to him.
Yeah, and his reading of the game means he was always a step ahead of the opposition. He's surprisingly quick too, you know. It will be a massive challenge to get the better of him.
And here's Haaland. Vitinha. Haaland. Saliba deals with that comfortably. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Haaland. And here's Vitinha. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Somewhat off target. And it's Bale. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams.
This is the time you need that pace.
Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's got the beating of it. Vitinha! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Lam. Played towards the other side.
Good switch, that.
Now it's Messi. Haaland. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Madrid are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Yamal. Alexander-Arnold. Gerrard. And Yamal. Now that looks a decent ball. Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Haaland. Scholes, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Yamal. Adams cuts it out. Yamal is the guilty party there. Pirlo, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Now it's Haaland. Threads one in. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And this is Bale. Alexander-Arnold. Vitinha! Goal! Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Aimed beyond the defence. It's a pretty loose pass. It scores! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Gerrard. Oh, what shoots! Corner number 2 then. And that has been cleared. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Now it's Haaland. Nicely weighted ball. Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Scholes. That has not gone well.
Lamine Yamal clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, important interception. No way through there.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Not the most accurate pass. And here's Messi. And it's made its way to him. Ball comes in. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Looking for the run. Fernando Torres. Ronaldinho. And it's played in. And it's hoisted clear. Corner number 3 coming up. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. And he's picked it up out wide. Scholes. Can he finish? He's got a goal! Udinese are level. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So they have it all to do again. And a chance! And that's a tiny finish. Into the lead once more. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. And that is the end of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Madrid ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval.
Substitution.
We're on the move again. Alexander-Arnold. No way through. Yamal.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that's a throw-in. And here's Yamal. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Knocks it into space. Vitinha. Flashes it across. Scholes. And the counter is on. A heavy challenge. Here's Scholes. Oh, he's found support out wide. Thuram does really well to win the ball there. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Akanji. Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. Haaland chasing after it. Messi. And it's Messi. And he's been shifted off it. Spread to the right. Oh, that's fabulous. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rijkaard. And it's Pirlo. Messi. Messi charging forward, the ball at his... And Messi! Oh, he's been caught napping. Plenty to it. Messi! Well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
The attendance for this match
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Alexander-Arnold. Vitinha kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rijkaard. Messi. Rijkaard. Oh, that's a key interception. Tries to play it through. Oh, tries a shot! Can he get it through? Incoming delivery. Thuram is there, and he can get that clear. Bale. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Oh, shooting chance! You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And here's Yamal. Gerrard. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Great vision. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Substitution on the field. Number
The
24.
two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Vitinha. Number 23. Messi.
Udinese have the
Number
chance to
6.
go the other way.
Healer. Coming on the field. Number 25.
It's a good run he's making out on the left. And it's Kukcu. And here's Shevchenko. Foot in.
Shevchenko really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That is ended up in no man's land. Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mateus gets into a good position. Played out to the left flank. Ronaldinho picks it up out wide. Gets a good foot in there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Cáceres. Gerrard. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Kukcu. Spread it left. Now, can they get him away? Cute ball now, how can he reach it? It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Erling Haaland.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
So a lead courtesy of an own goal. There's the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Adams picks it up from the goal kick.
Added time.
Thuram. Rummenigge is herring after that one. Akanji makes the interception. Gerrard. A header! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Ronaldinho. Ball played for Kukcu. He is through here. Kukcu. He came in hard, very hard. And that is that. Madrid, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now.
Please be made aware that
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Madrid definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, the weather here today is not playing ball. We have heavy rain. The pitch underfoot may very quickly become soggy and difficult to play upon, and the players will soon be soggy themselves. It is more than damp, and this will examine the fibre of both sides. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
The instantly recognisable Signal Iduna Park, one of Europe's most unforgettable stadia. So straight into the action. Knocks it out wide. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Haaland. That's a sharp pass.
Javier Zanetti will be having a very busy game.
Totti! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
That has not gone well. Totti. Caceres. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That pass has been well intercepted. Kimmich. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So,
shot, surely! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
The look of disbelief on the faces of his teammates, I don't need to add to it.
Lam. Messi. Over to the other side.
Oh, well spotted.
Pirlo. Ah, that's a fine interception. Madrid, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. De Rossi. Lam is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Messi. And it's Pirlo. And here's Haaland. Bale. It's a throw-in. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Pirlo is eyeing up his options in the middle.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Not the most convincing of passes. Guti. Guti is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Gerrard. Totti. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, good take and a good air. Shapes to shoot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Caceres clears without hesitation. And he's being shifted off it. Juve. Now Otto, and it's Gerrard. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And Guti! Kimmich. De Rossi plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Almost half an hour in now. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through. Ramiro chooses to deal with it himself. Gerrard. Messi. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Pierre. Oh, he's having a go! Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Totti. Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gerrard getting forward. Kimmich. And it's Zanetti. Here's Totti. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Guti. Duke chasing after it. Lam makes the interception. Spread out to the left. And that has left him in a heap. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he's going to have his name taken. Pirlo. Pirlo. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Threads one in. Good ball, good take. And it's Gerrard. Gerrard, lovely pass, but can he get there? Shot at goal! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. De Rossi. That's the end of the first 45. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So very little to report. Nothing, indeed, in terms of goals scored.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time.
Substitution on the field. Number 27, Fire.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Number 2.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Madrid, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change. Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Bale is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Gerrard wins the duel this time. Guti. Kimmich. And it's Otto. Maldini. And it's Gerrard. And Akanji. Gerrard. And it's Maldini. Otto. Maldini. That's Gerrard. Opts for safety. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. De Rossi. And it's De Rossi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pirlo. Cafu. Totti. Kimmich. To Gerrard. Lam. And it's Pirlo.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And a chance! It's in! The first significant strike. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Kimmich. Madrid still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to...
Oh, good climb! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Duff certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Substitution on the field. Number 24.
Madrid are making a change now.
Number 23, Messi. Number 6, Pirlo. Coming on the field, number 15, Puskás.
He's got away. He's having a hit. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Duff is offering a right smile there.
Is their second corner of the game. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
The Rossi does well to get it back. Goes for the shot! Oh, that's a waste.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
And he's had it nicked away. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Totti. Kimmich. And it's De Rossi. That's Gerrard. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Madrid have a free kick.
Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to.
Zanetti has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. So we have movement on both benches.
Number 20, Rijkaard. Coming on the field is number 8, Franz Beckenbauer.
It's a pretty loose pass. Kimmich. Olise. Kimmich. And Gvardiol. Akanji. And Gvardiol. Probing pass, and this is Shevchenko. He's found, and the shot! Lam. Oh, they could break here. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Madrid leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. There's the delivery.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Corner number 2 then.
Madrid really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Akanji is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Cafu. Mateus.
Added minutes has been
Cafu.
indicated.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Lam.
Oh, sweet feet. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Nicely weighted ball. Mateus does well not to be outdone there. And that's it, the pressure finally lifts. Madrid have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Haaland, voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
We're about to announce today's lottery numbers.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Madrid really deserved this result, it has to be said. I mean, especially for all the effort and endeavour they showed after the break. There was genuine purpose and intent in everything they tried to do, and I think they deserve it.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats. The curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. So straight into the action. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Bale. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Pirlo. Thuram. Caceres. Looking to play him in. He has a look up. Not a hint of offside.
It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Madrid really could have done without this. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing.
He scores for sure!
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Dropper! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Shot, surely! Madrid are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. It's a really well-measured ball. Gerrard, renowned for his long range, goes for the shot! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! About as smooth as it gets! They are purring, truly purring!
The goal scorer for
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Verona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pass somewhat off target. Messi, Serginho is onto this.
Madrid really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Tacho gets across to intercept that. Haaland threads one in. Adams approaching the half-hour mark. For Lahm. Adams. Rijkaard. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Good take, and is he in? Big chance!
Bellingham. Bellingham scooting forward. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Diaz. And it's Bale. Looking for options for movement. Swings it. Oh, good climb! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Diaz tries to pass it through. He's in plenty of space here. He's found the way through. Cross in. He's rising! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt. All too easy.
Lam carries the ball down the right. Madrid are still behind as we reach out for half-time. He is through here. It's a loose ball. Rijkaard. And it's Pirlo.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Bale finding himself in space. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Gerrard, who's set up one goal so far. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi. Bale. Now, what about a counter-attack? Messi. And here's Drogba. For Messi. Kimmich. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gerrard.
There will be 1 minute
Messi
added time.
is always looking to break lines. Lam. Messi, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. And that signals the end of the first period. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an information bulletin from the regional police department.
So the action resumes.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And it's Pirlo. And this is Messi. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
That is a brilliant interception. Rijkaard. Now it's Bale. Defending was strong and firm. Yamal. And it's Kimmich. Pacho. Now, can they get him away? Messi. Oh, tries a shot! And it's there! And they are disappearing out of sight.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Can he get onto this? Oh, that's a fine challenge. Pacho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's had it nicked away. Bellingham, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Nicely aimed pass.
The attendance for this
Messi.
match was 71,898.
Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through. Chance! Serginho. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Pirlo.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. It's Drogba! No, he's missed it. Diaz. And here's Bale. And it's Pirlo. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Great football, shot and save.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Substitution on the field.
Madrid with the corner. They're first.
Bale. Number 19, Didier Drogba. Number 23, Messi.
Oh, shooting chance!
Number 5,
It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Number 6,
And now they can spring out of defence.
coming on the field. Number 15, Pushkash. Number 9, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Mbappe, and he's managed to get free.
Number 22,
Pops him off it and wins back the ball.
Number 10.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Lovely ball and a real chance now. That's an excellent interception. It's gone out for a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Rummenigge running with intent. Brilliantly cut out. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And this is Gerrard. Puskás. That's a sharp pass. That has been cut short. And it's Memphis Depay. And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko! And he's done very well to deal with it.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, good-looking ball. And he's been shifted off it. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Denilson. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Gerrard. Now it's Shevchenko. Looking for the run. And this is Shevchenko. Decent chance! Oh, brilliant save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Rijkaard clears. And now a sudden chance to counter.
There will be
And
3
here's
minutes
Depay.
added time.
Shot could be on. Shapes to shoot! And that's a tidy finish. Just cruising! They are cruising! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Verona are having a ball here. Now it's Puskás. And that will be it. Madrid have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome.
And
Any
a quick
reflections
reminder
on what
today
you've
is
seen,
that
Jim?
parking in the
Madrid
area around the
desperately
stadium is
failing
strictly
to
forbidden.
impose themselves on the
Please use
game.
parking provided by the club
Decidedly
or any
flat,
other paid parking
disjointed in
facilities
so
in
many
the area.
areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
These high, steep stands at Signal Iduna Park really do create an intimidating environment for every visiting side. We're up and running then. Tries to play it through. Shot a goal! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Bale demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Chance here to counter. Now it's Drogba. Gerrard. Messi. Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And this is Drogba. And it's Drogba. Aims beyond the defence. And he is... And a chance! And he's stuck it away. And they're threatening to fly away here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Madrid have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. Yamal's cross. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the shot! Verona with the corner, they're first. Messi plays it short. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Kimmich calmly anticipates. Kubasi. Gerrard. Kimmich. Messi. Pass somewhat off target. Spread out to the left. That's very neat. Cross to the back post. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Bellingham. Great ball if he can get there. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Messi has created one goal already. Driven in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Lam. And he's managed to get rid. Diaz. For Messi. Over to the right flank. Oh, that's nice. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. And that was very necessary. And it's Bellingham. And this is Messi. Messi! It's in! Back to within one! Interesting! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Oh, that's neat. Lam. That's tidy. Big chance! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Madrid now in a position far more desirable.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Played down the flank, dinked through. That is a brilliant interception. Kimmich. Now it's Haaland. Good pressure, determined, intense. And Messi! Oh, well hit, very well hit, actually. Lam. Caceres. Messi. Rijkaard. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rijkaard.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Yamal. No way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, it's come loose. Deftly away. And the referee has blown for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score.
And a quick announcement today that memorabilia from today's match is now on sale in the Stadium Hall.
So let's get the ball rolling. And the pass is intercepted. Messi is herring after that one. Kubasi. Rijkaard running with the ball. Kimmich goes sliding in. Space for him to turn and look. Sajin and a header! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And with that, he takes home the match ball. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Substitutions taking place.
Verona can now introduce the first of their substitutes. It's starting to look like a done deal now. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Serginho was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Thinks about the shot, goes for a shot! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Substitution on the field. Number 24.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Him is number 15, Pushkash. Substitution.
Kovacic. And it's Bellingham. And the counter is on. You can run onto that. Drogba! Goal! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter, they've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do.
And the shot! And a neat finish! Simplicity itself.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Match was 62,005.
Verona still making a fight of this. Great defending, strong and determined. And he's managed to gift it back. Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. Now it's Drogba. Bellingham. And Kovacic. It's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. And here's Messi. He's found... And Messi! Verona have their second corner now. They've played it short. And he's heaved it away. Kimmich. Now this could be a chance.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Tacho does really well there, he is strong. Looking for options for movement. Messi. Distributed tidily. And here's Drogba. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And the finish! Oh, good finish!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Madrid are having a ball here.
Number 5, Serginho.
It's a good foot in there. Serginho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Just eases him off the ball. Can he get it through? Caceres promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. That has been cut short. Bellingham. Real chance! It's hit the upright.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Peeler. Number 23, Messi. Coming on the field.
Referee's given a throw.
Danielson. Number 10, Mateus. Number 13, Gerard.
And he's managed to get free. Danielson stood his ground strongly. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, super ball. Puskas! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. Played in, but impressive jump. Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And he's got away from, takes a shot! And yes, it's there! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
84 minutes is number 15, Puskás. Puskás. Puskás.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Puskás. 5 minutes left on the clock. Great chance!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Kimmich deals with that comfortably.
Six added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Succumbs to the pressure. And this is Puskás. Crosses it in here. That Backward it goes. Steaming on goalwards. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, this, of course, a venue that needs no introduction. To many around the world, simply the home of football. Things already rolling. Can he finish? Threads one in. Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Drogba. Great challenge, time to perfection. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's clever. Now there's a Shevchenko! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Shevchenko looking sharp there.
Okay, it didn't quite come off on this occasion, but you get the feeling as a team they might want to just stick with this approach.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace and great technique, but the most outstanding quality about him is his maturity, especially when it comes to making the right decisions. That's what sets him apart, for me anyway.
Can he get on the end of this? Shoots! Messi. The most accurate pass. Oh, super ball! Gerrard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. No, that's been intercepted. Can he get it through? Love shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And Messi!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Pacho. Now it's Shevchenko. Played out towards the right wing. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Adams. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Good switch, that.
Rijkaard. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Serginho. To Lam. Pirlo. And here's Bale. Pacho promptly onto that, and that is that. And he's intervened well there. Lam. And this is Bale. Bale! That is special! Gareth Bale! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, 1-0 the score. Now it's Bale. He's shifting through the gears here. Akanji did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Madrid ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And it's Messi, looking for the run. Played out to the left flank. And the shot! It's anyone's, and the keeper couldn't hold it. But he's left disappointed. That has not gone well. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Bellingham. And it's Kimmich. Gerrard. Messi.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. And this is Drogba. And the shot! And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How would you review the first half?
OK, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
In football.
Madrid looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. So the action resumes. Madrid currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Yamal. Good purposeful running this. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's having a good look here.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area.
Messi! No, just not quite.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Caceres, the man synonymous with solidity. Knocks it into space.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And we have our very first corner. Diaz. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, nicely intercepted. Drogba might just make this. Rijkaard. Yamal. Tries to pass it through. Shevchenko running with intent. No foul, says the referee. Now it's Drogba. And this is Messi. He is through here. And Messi! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Pirlo, the regular corner taker. Oh, that was vital. Whistle's gone, that's foul. he's been caught on it here. Oh, just skips past his man. He's been side down. Is that a penalty? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Oh, no messing about, it is red.
Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
Substitution in progress.
He'll fancy himself from here.
Well, he has great set-piece prowess. I think you know what's coming, but stopping it, another matter.
Oh, it's come off the upright.
Bellingham.
The attendance for this match was 97,559.
What are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
And it's Bellingham.
Looking for options for movement. Struck first time. No, not quite.
Messi probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Quality ball. Drogba going after that. Lam is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Cross to the back post. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. So, third corner of the game. Shot could be on. In it comes. And now they can spring out of defence.
Bellingham.
Rapid and full of intent. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Aimed at the far side.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Substitution on the field. Number 24.
Madrid choosing to make the first change.
Number 23, Messi. Number 5, Serginho. Number
Sure.
6, Pirlo.
Diaz.
Coming on the field, number 15, Pushkin.
Kimmich.
Number
Gerrard.
13, Gerrard. Number 2,
Bellingham.
Cafu.
Looking to
Number
play him
10,
in.
Mateo.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Diaz.
Is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. The defender is not giving up on this. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Now, can they get him away? Drogba's chance, surely! Oh, good finish! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen.
Can he finish? Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! A finish right from the top drawer. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Verona cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Kimmich. And here's Gerrard! And that could come back to haunt them.
Oh, they really needed him to put that away.
Diaz. The final 5 minutes. Very much into the last knockings. Gerrard. Puskás kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's a cute ball. And this is Gerrard. He's picked his way through.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
He's in plenty of space here. He's got away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that's delightful. Cafu goes sliding in. Kimmich. Neatly clipped into space. Shaw.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Oh, that's a key interception. And that pass just didn't quite work. And we're done. Madrid pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.